when you started building your DFS lineups and you look back at the Silverado Resort North course, and, we've been there 10 years now, and you refreshed your memory, what were some of the things that popped up real quick that you're like, oh, we have to be good at this. We have to be good at this. These are the types of guys that I'm going to feature when it comes to trying to figure out what my lineups are going to look like this week.
The fairways are very narrow. The golf course superintendent sheet said they average about 20 yards. That seems really, really narrow. I mean, we've seen 25, and so it's very narrow. And not that missing the fairway is all that penal, but getting the ball in the fairway is step number one. I think we've seen some very good ball strikers win here who haven't been the greatest putters. So largely, though, I think for the most part, looking for guys who can get the ball in the fairway, get the ball on the green. I mean, that's sort of every week. But a lot of times, a lot of years, putting has not been paramount. It's sort of taken a little bit of a backseat to some of the other skill sets.
Yeah, the average of the last 5 winners is 23 subpar scores for the week. Well, I mean, 24 out of 72, that's roughly a third. You got to birdie a third, or birdie or eagle a third of the holes that you're going to play for the week. So with an average winning score of 19 under par over the last 5 years as well, I think you've got to be one of those birdie guys. And if you're not a great putter, then you better hope that it's going to pop this week. But overall, proximity to the hole with a wedge in your hand from any moment where you could see the hole directly in front of you. You're right. There's not a huge penalty for missing the fairway, but if you miss the fairway by a lot, we've got some tree-lined landscape, I guess we could say. If you just get in the rough and you still have a straight shot, the guys can hit the greens. But if you get in those trees, then that starts to cause you a little bit of trouble. But this thing overall is a birdie fest, and I think you've got to have a knack for going low. And I certainly like the guys that were playing well at the end of the season.